What's going on, everybody? Dr. from Average Gamer Guys back yet again into a ton of Rocket League news. So as you're watching this, we're going to be talking through a couple of different things. One, we're going to be talking about RLCS Season 5 World Championship, which is kicking off from this recording actually in a mere couple of hours. So we're going to cover the schedule for that. So if you're watching this and it's like a couple hours after it's posted, then you're probably getting very close to the first day of RLCS Season 5. After we talk through the schedule and some of the crazy updates that they're bringing in with the fan rewards for that, we're going to talk through the Beach Blast event, which was kind of talked about this past Wednesday, so just the other day. We'll cover some of the topics of that. And if you guys haven't already seen, we've got the next premium DLC cars to talk about as well. So jam-packed episode. You're going to hang here with me, Doc from the Average Gamer Guys, and I'm just going to run you through this, and we'll try to be quick with it. That way you can get out and watch some RLCS. So let's start with that. So we'll cover the schedule first and foremost. It starts Friday, June 8th, which again, if you're watching this and it's a couple hours from when this is posted, there's a very good chance that the stream is actually going on. It starts at really weird times. It's BST time, which is obviously over in Europe. For those of us in the States, which I think is probably the majority of the viewing audience, that means it's kicking off at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific time. So it's not the greatest of schedule for us in the Americas to watch, but it is what it is. We just got to deal with it. And that starts every single day at those times. So if you're on the East Coast, we finally get a little bit of a break. It starts super early, not super early, but starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. If you're out of school, cool, you're going to be able to watch. Shouldn't have any issues. If you work, like me and a lot of other people, you might have some issues at least watching the Friday kickoff on June 8th for day one. So with that being said, again, starts at 6 a.m. Pacific, that's 9 a.m. Eastern, and 2 p.m. Over in Europe. Kicks off Friday, June 8th, and it's going to run Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so the 8th all the way through the 10th. And again, same times every single day, kicking off at 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern, and 2 p.m. BST. Now, it's also important to note that these streams almost always kick off at least 30 minutes beforehand to work through the countdown. This is important because fan rewards are obviously back, and the fan rewards that are back for this are absolutely huge. So if you don't pay too much attention to the trading market, or you're not super in tune with Rocket League, welcome. Glad you can join the news, and we'll have something for you. But the craziest part about this is it's twofold. One, double paint and fan reward drops are back for the championship. So all weekend, you're going to get 2 times the chance to get a drop that's painted, which is really cool. Not only that, which would be crazy enough by itself, but they are bringing back Phase 1 rewards in terms of the Apex. So the Apex wheels are going to be back. These things have just been skyrocketing on the market really ever since they announced the fact that they're going to go into the second phase of fan rewards. So fan rewards Phase 2 are still going to drop, and Apex wheels from Phase 1 are also going to be reintroduced and have a chance of dropping as well. So if you're out there and you're like me, I'm hoping I just hit the greatest of all jackpots. Hopefully my luck continues in this game as my crates and my non-crate very rare trade-ups have been going, and hopefully I spike some titanium white striker Apex, and then I just have a heyday. Now, obviously, they're not retired officially forever. We're seeing them come back for the World Championship, which I actually think is a really cool idea. But obviously, that's not what the community felt was going to happen. Not a lot of people saw this. I definitely did not. Anybody out there saying they did, you can believe them if you want to. But I really thought them switching to the second phase was going to be really able to promote the new phase of rewards, which are pretty cool. But I think Apex wheels have been the one thing that every single person, no matter if you really like them or not, are out there to want to get. So it's cool that they're coming back. So you've got double drop, double painted fan reward drops, and Apex wheels back. Again, Season 5 World Championship kicking off Friday, June 8th, 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. BST over in Europe, and that runs every single day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So plenty of action to watch. Hopefully it's going to be good. I'm sure it is. It's going to be super high quality level of play, as the RLCS World Championships always are, and I'm sure we'll get some great matches. Make sure you're linked to the fan rewards, do all that great stuff. We'll throw the link for that down below so you guys can make sure you get set up for that if you're new into watching RLCS. And if you're ever going to watch an RLCS, this is definitely the one to watch, because again, these matches are always super awesome. So stay tuned for that. Now let's jump over. Let's talk Beach Blast event, which is kicking off next week, June 11th, which is actually in about 3 to 4 days, depending on when you're watching this. So it's really cool. We finally get the Beach Blast event, and Rocket League has done a great job. Psyonix is showing us a little bit of what we got. So I'm going to throw on top of the gameplay, I'm going to throw some of the pictures up, but let me just talk through what this event is. Again, very similar to all of the events that we've seen in the past. This is kicking off June 11th at 10 a.m. Pacific, so 1 p.m. Eastern time. And as always, you're going to be able to pick up a new crate, which is called the Beach Blast Crate, and you're going to be able to earn shells as currency. So again, you earn these shells for playing in online matches, and then you're going to be able to use them to not only pick up these crates, you also have the chance to pick up decryptors, as well as 12 other items that they're going to introduce, limited items that they'll introduce for the game. So really cool. Really looking forward to see what we get in the crate. Obviously, the stuff we can pick up with decryptors, we can expect some banners, some toppers, maybe a trail or two, definitely some antennas, things like that, maybe a universal skin. We'll just have to see. But we get a couple of cool snapshots in a few of these things. The first one we get up top, Beach Blast event, we can see the Screaming Pineapple on top. We get a marshmallow antenna. I think we see 2 of the new decals here. Again, of course, we're going to get an Animus decal. Why wouldn't we? I think we also get to see on the Dominus in the background, we get to see a new set of the wheels. So kind of curious, and potentially one of the boosts. I'm not really too sure. That does look like kind of a new boost. And I think the Dominus has a decal on it as well. We also see a new trail, which is this like water splash trail behind the Animus, which is really cool. And I'm not actually sure, but it looks like those Animus wheels are actually new as well, and that could very well come in a very rare slot. Really clean, actually kind of like them, so hopefully I'm right on that one. But we get a couple of picks of that. So kind of before we jump into the next pick, I do want to talk really quickly. This event, again, starts June 11th. It's going to run all the way through July 2nd. So again, usually with these, we get about a 3-week period, and that runs right about perfect as to what it is. And that runs all the way through July 2nd at 5 p.m. Pacific, which is 8 p.m. Eastern, which is really cool. You then get an additional week, actually 4 days. You get an additional 4 days to then spend your shell currency, pick up your crates, pick up your decryptors if you didn't, and then pick up any of the limited items as well. And yeah, and that's the event. So really looking forward to it. We do get to see right here a beach ball goal explosion, which we kind of got spoiled in the trailer for this whole update, which is really cool. Looking forward to that. We get another shot of the samurai. Actually, I think this is a universal decal because it looks very much like the one on the Dominus. And then we get the Screaming Pineapple, which is just crazy. Then we get to see the Breakout with some spider wheels on it. Looks like it might get a new decal, as well as the Bumblebee Topper, which is pretty cool. And then we go down to the Dominus. It looks like the Dominus has a new boost on, potentially the exotic wheel, if we get an exotic wheel in the crate, and then a kayak topper as well. So it's always kind of hard to tell with these kind of what is going to be in the crate versus what is out, but you can almost guarantee any kind of toppers or anything like that are usually limited items to pick up. So the boosts and things like that always kind of go not really back and forth, because boosts I think have always been in the crate as well. And those wheels, definitely kind of hard to tell, but I do think we're kind of getting spoiled a little bit here on the different the new wheels coming in. And then we get one final look at the Animus, and it looks like the Roadhog in the back. The Roadhog in the back has some really weird wheels on it as well, so I'd be kind of curious to see what that is. Maybe a painted version of something we saw earlier. And then that Animus also has a little sandcastle topper on it, and I do think that like peacock looking decal is one of the new ones. So we get a pretty cool sneak peek at this event. Again, I always really like these events. The crates, you're obviously going to be able to pick them up with your shell currency. You're also going to be able to buy them straight unlocked. So stick around to the channel as we always do. We'll grab some crates. We'll do a crate opening. And we'll kind of just show off what's in the crate and some of the new items as well. So as soon as this hits on Monday, June 11th, we'll try to get it out. So stay tuned to the channel for that. And that kind of wraps up the Beach Blast event. Again, June 11th all the way through Monday, July 2nd. And get out there, play some online matches, get some shells, get some of these new crates. Definitely grab your decryptors, grab some limited items. Again, these events always seem to be pretty cool. And like I said, I'm just kind of hoping our crate here just kind of continues to get better and better as we do these limited events. So definitely stay tuned for that. Like I said, stay tuned to the channel. We'll have a crate opening coming up as soon as we get the new event going. And then last but not least, we got even more news earlier this week, which is the new premium DLC for Jurassic Park. So if you haven't seen it, I will link a trailer down below that you guys can take a look at. The trailer is really, really awesome. Psyonix, honestly, they go above and beyond when they bring these trailers in. I still remember when they did the whole DC universe and the 2 Batmobiles and everything like that. And this trailer definitely doesn't let you down. But to give some spoilers, if you haven't seen it, we're going to be able to get one of the Jurassic Park Jeeps as a playable car with the Octane hitbox. So that's definitely going to be super popular, and it looks really, really cool. They've got some a couple different decals that are going to be able to go with it, which is really neat. And then probably the best thing out of the whole premium DLC, which I think they price tagged it at $199, is the fact that we get a T-Rex goal explosion. Now, interestingly enough, they did confirm that the T-Rex goal explosion will be something that you can use on any car, so you don't have to use just the Jurassic Park Jeep. You're going to be able to put it on any car or any preset that you do choose, which I think is really, really awesome. So if you're not big into buying crates or opening crates, or you just don't really want to spend a whole ton of money on this game, if you can afford the $2, definitely worth it to pick up this really cool goal explosion, which we'll try to do a little show of, as well as the Jeep. Like I said, the premium DLC are always kind of not hit or miss, but it's always kind of dependent on what you want to do and how you want to go about. And the last couple have been really, really good. Like I said, the DC Universe one was awesome just because the 2 cars are really cool, and you just got so much stuff. This one, price point at $199, I think is still a good value. That's usually what their premium DLCs come in at anyways. And not only do we get a new car with the Octane hitbox, we also obviously get that super, super cool goal explosion. So that's what we've got for the news. I tried to be as quick and concise as I could. We've got a ton of stuff going on in the Rocket League community right now. Like I said, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, get out, get up early, and watch some RLCS. Get those double painted fan rewards. Hopefully, pick up some painted Apex, and just have yourself a good time watching some of the highest quality Rocket League you're going to see, at least for the year. And then beyond that, not long, we're going to finish up RLCS Season 5, and we're going to roll straight into the Beach Blast event. So finally, we've got a little bit of momentum rolling from Psyonix and Rocket League, just putting quite a few things back to back together for us. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, we'll do a crate opening for the Beach Blast event. I've also got kind of a crate opening series in mind for the next couple weeks, something I kind of want to try out based on some user feedback and some comments from you. So leave some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think of the Beach Blast event. Let me know if you guys pick up anything super, super awesome for RLCS, and I will also try to post up a video just real quick letting everybody know, hey, RLCS is live, and so you can tune into the stream. So Doc from Average Gamer, guys, as always, if you're new and you enjoyed, throw a like down there, subscribe. We've got a lot of stuff up on the channel, specifically Rocket League related as well, and a lot more. And we've got some other stuff coming as well. If you've been a returning subscriber and viewer, just thank you. Thank you for your support, and thanks for hanging with me for a few minutes. Hopefully all this news and info was helpful to you. As always, Doc from Average Gamer, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.